Braised mushrooms and bamboo shoots are a comforting, hearty dish that perfectly captures the deep, earthy flavors of mushrooms and the subtle crunch of bamboo shoots. The mushrooms, tender and rich in umami, soak up the savory soy-based sauce, while the bamboo shoots provide a light, refreshing contrast, adding texture and a mild sweetness. Together, they create a dish that feels both indulgent and nourishing, with just the right balance of flavors and textures. This dish is a perfect companion for rice, as the sauce clings to the grains, making each bite satisfying and full of savory goodness. It's a dish that embodies the beauty of simplicity, relying on just a few key ingredients to create a meal that is rich in flavor yet light enough to enjoy any day of the week. To prepare, start with fresh mushrooms, ideally something earthy like shiitake, oyster, or button mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms, with their deep, woodsy flavor, are particularly great for this dish, but any variety will work wonderfully. Clean the mushrooms by gently wiping them with a damp cloth or paper towel to remove any dirt. Then, slice them into bite-sized pieces, making sure the pieces are uniform so they cook evenly. The mushrooms will shrink as they cook, releasing their savory juices, so cut them slightly larger than you might think. Next, the bamboo shoots. Fresh bamboo shoots are ideal if you can find them, as they have a crisp texture and a delicate flavor that adds a fresh note to the dish. If fresh shoots are not available, canned or jar bamboo shoots will work just as well. Be sure to drain and rinse them thoroughly to remove any excess brine or preservatives. Slice the bamboo shoots into thin strips or bite-sized pieces, allowing them to maintain their structure when braised in the sauce. Now it's time to cook. Start by heating a bit of oil in a large skillet or wok over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, add a couple of cloves of garlic, minced finely, and sauté until fragrant. The garlic will infuse the oil with a beautiful aroma, setting the stage for the savory flavors to come. If you like a bit of heat, you could also add a small slice of ginger or a pinch of chili flakes to add a little warmth to the dish, but the garlic alone will do wonders. Once the garlic is golden and fragrant, add the mushrooms and bamboo shoots to the pan, stirring to coat them in the garlic oil. Let the mushrooms cook for a couple of minutes, allowing them to release their juices and begin to brown slightly. As the mushrooms cook, their earthy flavors will develop and deepen, and the bamboo shoots will start to soften, releasing their subtle sweetness into the mix. Next, it's time to create the braising liquid. For a savory, umami-packed sauce, combine soy sauce, a bit of sugar, and a dash of rice wine or cooking wine in a bowl. You can also add a touch of sesame oil for depth and a splash of vegetable broth or water to help the sauce come together. The balance of soy sauce's saltiness, the sugar's sweetness, and the wine's depth will create a rich sauce that will coat the mushrooms and bamboo shoots beautifully. Pour the braising liquid over the mushrooms and bamboo shoots, stirring to ensure everything is well coated. Bring the mixture to a simmer, then cover the pan and let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. The mushrooms will absorb the savory sauce, becoming even more flavorful and tender. The bamboo shoots will continue to soften, while still holding onto a bit of their natural crunch, providing a satisfying contrast to the mushroom's tenderness. As the dish simmers, the sauce will thicken slightly, and the ingredients will meld together into a harmonious combination of textures and flavors. The earthy mushrooms, the crunchy bamboo shoots, and the savory, slightly sweet sauce create a mouth-watering experience with every bite. The smell of the braising liquid will fill your kitchen, filling the air with an irresistible fragrance that makes you eager to sit down and enjoy the dish. Once the braising is complete, give everything a final stir, making sure the mushrooms and bamboo shoots are evenly coated in the thickened sauce. If you'd like, you can garnish the dish with freshly chopped green onions, cilantro, or a sprinkle of toasted sesame seeds to add a little extra freshness and texture. Serve the braised mushrooms and bamboo shoots over a bed of steamed rice. The sauce will cling to the rice, soaking it with the rich flavors of the mushrooms and bamboo shoots. The rice acts as the perfect base, balancing out the bold, savory elements of the dish and helping to mellow out the strong flavors. Each bite is a perfect combination of tender mushrooms, crisp bamboo shoots, and savory sauce, all elevated by the simple, wholesome rice. Braised mushrooms and bamboo shoots are the kind of dish that grows on you with each bite. The more you taste, the more you appreciate the deep umami of the mushrooms and the refreshing bite of the bamboo shoots. It's a dish that feels indulgent without being heavy, nourishing without being overly rich. The combination of these two ingredients, braised in a savory sauce, feels like a celebration of nature's flavors, bringing together the earthiness of the mushrooms and the lightness of the bamboo shoots in a way that's incredibly satisfying. This dish is a perfect example of how simplicity can create something truly special. There's no need for complicated techniques or overwhelming ingredients. Just fresh, earthy mushrooms and crunchy bamboo shoots braised in a savory sauce, and you have a meal that is as delicious as it is comforting. Whether you're making it as a side to accompany a larger meal or serving it as a light main dish, braised mushrooms and bamboo shoots are sure to be a hit. It's a dish that's as nourishing for the body as it is satisfying for the soul.